Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the 2020 commencement exercises for Mergenthaler Vocational-Technical High School. To our esteemed platform guests, elected officials, family and friends, and mostly importantly, the class of 2020. Congratulations on your graduation. Before we get started, let's give honor where honor is due. Parents and families, please stand. Mervo staff, please stand. Graduates, please give them a hand of applause. The class of 2020 is a special class to Mervo. This class committed to making graduation a reality, and they did this through a pandemic, a crisis no one knew was coming or how we would get through it, but they did it with resilience and excellence. Class of 2020, you have the potential to be what you've always wanted to be. I urge you to take this moment and be sure you always put your energy, faith, talent, and time in everything that you do. Continue to be the leaders in everything that you do and be free like the Mustangs by giving back to your community and helping those behind you to get to where you are today. Class of 2020, we love you and we expect great things from you. Thank you for a great school year and know there is greatness in store for you. Congratulations.
Let me hear that, KF. STG.
Greetings. I'm your state senator, Mary Washington, and I'm so honored to add my voice to the thousands wishing you all the very best on this special day. You are the future of our nation, our state, and our beloved Baltimore City. And through this moment in history, you have shown unprecedented determination to forge ahead. So I commend you for your dedication in the face of this unprecedented obstacle that is the COVID-19 virus. This moment is further punctuated by nearly 2 weeks of protests in our city and in every single one of our 50 states, demanding an end to racial discrimination, violence, and the over-policing of Black and brown communities. But real talk, amidst all of this, you did not get to say goodbye to your childhood. On this, your last day of high school, as a senior, you are allowed to mourn the abrupt end of this 12-year journey. Even though you already had a virtual community, it didn't stop you from feeling miserable when you were online at school, or when you thought you were missing something, that you'd missed something this senior year, and you did. You missed hugging your friends and high-fiving them. You even missed classmates that you're not so close to, like that student that asked all those annoying questions, and the random student that you see in the hall. You missed them. And I'm sure many of you don't even remember what the last day of school was like, because it was just a regular day. It was jarring that it stopped and there was no real closure. And I bet some of you still have some things in your locker. The class of 2020 has no worn path to follow. There are usually others who can point the way. They've emerged from some traumatic experience, like a war or a recession and depression, and they say, go this way. This is the way we did it. There's no example of a global health crisis that closed businesses and schools and sent people home, and that it was also paired with a large-scale racial justice movement and economic crisis. So as seniors struggle with the loss of certain milestones at your school, we are all immersed in a place that not only feels but is uncertain. You and I worry we may get sick or lose someone we love. So we need each other now more than ever. We need your insights and your experience and your creativity to show us the way, now more than ever. Like when you show your grandmother how to use that app on her new phone, but only way bigger than that. So you get to make your own path individually. And while that is scary, it's also really exciting, and so exciting, and you're not alone. I commend you for crossing the finish line despite all the challenges. I commend you and congratulate you as you forge forward, and I leave this message with you. Follow your heart, cherish your vision, love your dreams and each other. Congratulations, Baltimore City High School class of 2020.
And congratulations.
Good evening to all the administrators and the teachers, and definitely the class of 2020. I'm so excited to be your commencement speaker. I'm honored that you guys chose me. And, you know, when I first took on this challenge, I was thinking, wow, what can I say to the amazing students of Merville, one of my favorite schools in the whole city, about your graduation and what's up next? So I thought about some things, and I'm so thankful that you guys chose me. First, I want to say thank you to the CEO, to your principal, and to your many special teachers, especially Ms. Joe, Mr. Lordy, and Ms. Yates. You guys have been bringing me to Merville for years. You guys shared my books with your students and allowed me to build special relationships with a whole lot of them, and I'm forever grateful. So, you guys know me from books, right? I've been coming to Merville talking about my books, and for those of you who read it, thank you. For those of you who, you know, glanced at it and flipped through the pages, that's cool too. It's all love. But my books, The Cook Up and The B-Side, and We Speak for Ourselves, have all did very well in different parts of the country and world. I've lectured all over the place, and it started from some projects I completed in East Baltimore, a place that a whole lot of people don't think about or don't really know. And that almost didn't happen, and that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. Everybody is looking at social media and at celebrities, and they're thinking that overnight success stories really happen overnight. No, sometimes they take years of long, countless hours and hard work, and I want you guys to remember that, and I want you guys to take that with you on your journey as you prepare to start your life after graduation. In order for me to get a book deal to actually sell The Cook Up, I had to email 700 literary agents. 700 individual letters customized to different people in their agencies just to get representation, and nobody hit me back except 10 people. Nobody except 10 people hit me back, and out of those 10 people, I was lucky enough to find somebody to represent me, and it took that person 2.5 years to sell that book. Why? Because no one in New York thought that students in Baltimore or people in any part of this country would care about a guy from East Baltimore talking about how much he loves his city, the struggles we go through, and how we're able to fight. And, you know, people like you students, you prove those publishers wrong. When I got my first meeting to go to that publishing company, I was so excited that I was actually in a position to get a book deal that I got there an hour early, and they left me sitting in the hallway for hours. My meeting was at 5 o'clock. I didn't get a chance to sit down with the publisher until around 8. And when I got in there, she said, "Oh, you're one of them Baltimore guys. We can just pay somebody to write your book, and you go on a little tour or something and, you know, whatever. And she threw me in the box. She was very general. She was disrespectful, and I didn't blow up on her. I didn't get upset. I didn't storm out the room because, like I said, I've been sitting there for hours. So I sat there, I listened to her talk, and just like us Baltimore people know how to do, I used my intellect and my wit to let her know that she was being racist, she was being wrong, she was being general, and she didn't know what she was talking about. And I ended up getting that book deal, and that book actually did so well that now when I go back to that publishing company, I actually don't even have to go in. Like I'm too big for that publishing company to go into her office. I meet with the president now when she's all the way in the basement. And I did that coming from here, and I want you guys to know that you can do the same thing. As long as you work extremely hard and take your time, you can accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. And as we go on this journey, because, you know, I feel like I'm so connected to you guys that I'm still growing as you guys are growing. I want to take some time and I want to share some things that I learned along the way throughout my own personal journey, so you guys can have those things too and take them as you continue to develop. Number one is question everything. I don't care who says it. I don't care where it's coming from. Question it. You deserve to have your own thoughts and your own ideas, and they are as special and as brilliant as you are. Number two, stubbornness is a sign of stupidity. Do not be stubborn and so angry that you work your own self out of the opportunities that you deserve. Number three, everything that looks the same is not the same. So just think about that. That's a deep one. I had to learn that one the hard way. Hopefully you won't. Number four, lift as you climb. If you're doing well and you're having some success and you see one of your friends struggling, do what you gotta do and try to make sure you can create opportunities for them and the people in your community. That's the only way we can build a nation. And the last thing I want to leave you guys with is something from one of my favorite writers, Maya Angelou. It's extremely important. It's the reason why I know you guys, and it's the reason why I'm continuing to be able to grow. And that is, when you get, give. When you learn, teach. Follow those rules and do those things, and you will be successful. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys accomplish. God bless. Have a great night.
Hello, fellow graduating class of 2020. I am very thankful to be able to stand alongside with joy as Salutatorian today. Firstly, I want to start off by saying a big congratulations to you, the class of 2020. I want to applaud each and every member of the class of 2020 for continuing to shine bright through such dark times. While it is unfortunate that we are not able to physically celebrate as a class, I am thankful that we are here. I want to say I understand everyone's frustrations about not having a physical graduation, but let's recognize a huge milestone that we have now surpassed. We've graduated. Many aren't able to say that. It's over for this chapter of our lives, and it is very bittersweet if you ask me. A lot of us gained valuable lessons in high school that will prepare us for life that's soon to come. We've met lifelong friends and explored and discovered many different aspects of life in this big building. I know there were times when you felt like giving up, but you didn't. I know there were times when you thought you didn't have any more effort to give, but you gave. That maybe it was too much work and not enough time, but guess what? You did it. A lot of the staff in Mervo helped to push us towards the greatness that a lot of us didn't even know we possessed. They listened to our moans and cries and urged us to keep our heads up. I would like to give a huge thank you to Mr. Lloyd. If anybody pushed me to keep going, he definitely did. He kept me on my toes and never once discouraged me. He truly made me believe that anything I put my mind to, I could achieve, and for that, I'm forever grateful. I would like to thank Ms. Job as well for allowing me a safe space in her room when I was overwhelmed or just needed quiet time. I could find solace in her classroom. Our administration will also hold a place in my heart too. There are many times I found myself in Ms. Langston or Mr. Carter's office. I would go in search of answers, assistance, and advice, and I always left with more than what I needed. As a collective, the staff at Merville did an amazing job governing our student body. From me and the class of 2020, I want to say thank you. I've been blessed to have encountered such beautiful souls here at Merville, and I'm forever grateful. I would love to give a huge shout out to my friends turned sisters. Thank you for your unwavering support. Overall, my experience at Merville is one I would never take back. I look forward to remembering my years here with all of you. I know that the class of 2020 is destined for greatness. Whether college is your choice or trade school or you haven't figured it out yet, you're destined for greatness. We've made it through one chapter and now it's time for the next. Before I go, I want to leave you with some words of wisdom. Tough times never last, but tough people do. As we step into the real world and problems arise, I encourage you to keep this in the forefront of your minds. Remember, this is no matter what, and never give up because we are all tough. We will be remembered as the class that did not dim our light during this dark time. We will continue to shine bright and we will light up the world. To the class of 2020, we will continue to shine bright and we will light up the world. To the class of 2020, we did it.
Greetings, teachers, students, staff, and family members. These 4 years have been a roller coaster filled with joy, pain, tears, and laughter, and it's difficult to believe that high school is officially on its last chapter. I would first like to thank my mom and grandma for helping me every step of the way, and to all the parents that continue to make a huge sacrifice to support their children daily. Thank you to all the teachers and staff who have accepted me in and out of the classroom. And personally, I would like to give a huge shout out to Mr. Doder and Ms. Maddox for always encouraging me to keep moving forward. I love that whenever I walked into your class or the office, I always felt like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. You guys always provided a safe and comforting space to express feelings and remove baggage. And even when I got on your nerves showing up after school every single day, you consistently welcomed me. I appreciate you believing in me even when I didn't believe in myself. Oprah Winfrey once said, "Everybody has a story, and there's something to be learned from every experience." I remember when I was in elementary, middle school, I wasn't the best student academically. I used to get grades such as C's, D's, and saddening F's. I remember the distressing depression and feeling of disappointment. I thought for a long time that I wasn't capable or a good enough student. But today proved me wrong. I learned with a positive mindset, a valuable list of goals, determination, and a smile that anything is possible. I want you all to know that the grades that you made or the number on your SAT or ACT does not define who you are. Grades and test scores don't determine how smart you are or how important you are. Grades are like balloons. You select the one you want, put a lot of energy into it, blow it up, make it stand out. Then we pay a lot of attention to the balloon, admiring its progress and ability, but soon it will blow away. And over time, it's forgotten and irrelevant, just like grades and test scores. And know that me standing up here today doesn't make me any smarter or more important than any of you. We are all equal but different at the same time. We are all talented and gifted in our own way. We are one team, one journey. As we move forward and start writing the next chapter in life, I hope that you all take the positive and negative experiences from high school. Use your blessings and mistakes as lessons, and hopefully you guys can emphatically and effectively guide other children in your community. I wish you all the best in life, and I hope that you all are prepared for the storms that may come knocking at the door. And despite the challenges, it is my hope that you learn how to remain positive, keep going, and remain committed to your goals. We as people make up the world, and a lot of things wouldn't be done if it wasn't for us. Not just me, not just you, but us as a whole. It's up to us to make this world a better place, and it starts with you and me. Make it your duty to put a smile on someone's face, talk to someone you never knew, being open-minded, and most importantly, working together as a team, because we need each other. In closing, every year I look up a really good quote, something that may have been bothering me or putting me down personally, and I write the quote down, decorate it, and place it as my binder cover. This year, my personal motto was, never quit. If you stumble, get back up. What happened yesterday no longer matters. Today's another day, so get back on track and move closer to your dreams and goals. You can do it. Writing down my goals creates a vision in my mind of how I want to be in the future. It allows me to visually see the goal and understand the difference it will make in my life. I challenge you to do the same. When we see something clearly, it creates change in how we act as we have clarity and direction. To the class of 2020, I know this year was difficult, but we persevered and we made it through. Thank you for giving me a chance to speak to you all today. Hopefully this inspired some of you. Good luck on your journey and congratulations to the class of 2020.
Abigail Alberto Castaneda. Ahmad Adams. Ajaya Adams. Calvin Adams. Carmen Alfaro. Damani Aline. Anthony Allgood. Kivana Alston. Nakia Anderson. Morgan Anderson Whitehurst. Jalen Yvonne Atkinson. Khadijah Ba. Jayla Bagley. Amaya Bailey. Nicola Bailey. Autumn Barnes. Jawan Baylor. Tamia Baylor. Lashira Bays. Jemiah Bennett. Tyshawn Bennett. Marcus Berry. Monet Burden. Marcel Bob. Dariah Bourne. Koshay Boyd. Chris Shea Boyd. Dana Brightful. Aaron Brooks. Ayeni Brown. Dabria Brown. Janasia Brown. Kaya Brown. Larry Brown. Ayana Bruce. Lyric Brumfield. Charisse Burrell. Janae Butler. Shylin Butler. Ujay Butler. Malik Bird. Antonio Campbell. Johnny Campbell. Promise Cannon. Tyrico Carroll. Corey Carter. Damane Carter. Kayla Kason. Denard Claiborne. Isaiah Clay. Kayla Clemens. Trayvon Cobb. Serenity Coit. Demetrius Coles. Xavier Coles. Abigail Compian Martinez. Curtis Crossan. Bria Curry. Deshaun Cypress. Delon Dansbury. Aaliyah Davis. Amaya Davis. Christian Davis. Christopher Davis. Kayla Davis. Michaela Davis. Raheem Davis. Tyshay Dawkins. Grace de la Cruz Herrera. Darian Deli. Maya Demines. Daquan Dixon. Oji Dixon. Denaiji Dorsey. Rossi Dorsey. Tyson Downs. George Dunstan. Jayla Edwards. Kalaya Edwards. Micaiah Edwards. Zyra Zion Esquera. Joy Eubanks. Davon Evans. Andre Fallon. Sabrina Ferguson. Charisma Fisher. Daryl Fletcher. Robert Fletcher. Darius Foster. Markel Foster. Dupree Freeman. Demetrius Fuller. Jordan Fulton. Robert Gaines. William Gaines. Shannon Gamble. Dwayne Gardner. Howard Gask. Keisha Gibson. Quezzy Gibson. Aisha Gilliam. David Gold. James Goodman. Naya Gordnier. Damon Grady. Josiah Grant. DeJuan Gray. Deanna Green. DeAndre Greer. Jehovah Griffin. Jordan Griffin. Jordan Griffin. Keontae Hackshaw. Ayana Hall. Blessing Harding. Darius Harper. Brandon Harrell. Denia Harry. Denasia Harris. Daquan Harris. Ziara Harris. Kenshawn Harad. Jermia Harvey. Andre Hawkins. Shakora Henderson. Dontavian Hicks. Delon Hill. Dion Hill. Kelly Hill. LaCavia Hill. Jemiah Holmes. Kaya Diarra Howard. Nadira Hunt. Xavier Ingram. Izane Irving. Amaya Jackson. Deshaun Jackson. Jamal Jackson. Amaya Jackson Parker. Lamira Jacobs. Derby Jean-Louis. Justin Jefferson. Laquan Jefferson. Jashelle Jennings. Aaliyah Johnson. Jamar Johnson. Carrion Johnson. Kennedy Johnson. Kenneth Johnson. Shantae Johnson. Jaher Jones. Kyreek Jones. Jordan Keene. Jaleel Kelly. Keelan Kimbrough. Diamond Langley. Nevaeh Leprad. Samantha Lee. Jashawn Layton. DeAndre Lewis. Tyquan Lewis. Malik Lindsay. Erica Little. Erica Lockley. Dominique Logan. Markeel Lomax, Nija Lomax, India Lucky, Diamond Lyles, Kavan Lynch, Timon Manley, Aureli Martinez Flores, Justin Mason, Jalen Massey, Dominic McClurkin, Ayana McCoy, Michael McCoy, Lachey McCrae, Isis McCrae, Darren McGaney, Dorian McCoy, Naja McMillian, Jawan McPherson, Ryan Means, Faru Mengesha, Laritza Mesa Sanchez, Taylor Miller, Kamar Missouri, Kiesia Mobley, Carl Moffitt, Nichelle Moore, Nicole Moore, Sabria Morris, Chandre Morris, Tyresa Morris, Daquan Morton, Tobias Nance, Demetrius Nelson, Imani Nelson, Sydney Nolan, Jakaya Nowicki, Ayuluwakatan Uluwafemi, Diana Orozco Garcia, Everett Owens, Tyson Owens, Aaron Palmer, Ileana Paraway, Amira Parker. Mac Parker. Kevin Paris. Scarlett Paz Lopez. Patrick P. Daquan Peters. Alicia Phillips. Eduardo Pina Molina. Keon Penson. Jaquan Pitts. Jared Porter. Marvin Portillo. Nathaniel Pryor. Taylor Quarles. Jessica Randolph. Dayla Rankin. Elijah Ranton. Andrea Redmond. Anaya Richardson. Ishana Richardson. Jamal Richardson. Antonia Ritchie. Jalen Robinson. Mykira Robinson. Shania Robinson. Malaysia Rochester. Melvin Rodriguez Urbina. William Rogers Owens. Kaylin Rose. Ian Rowe. Jade Rowe. Latrell Royster. Tion Rushing. Isaac Samedi. Tynacia Sampson. Ivan Sanchez Velasquez. Rakia Saunders. Timea Shade. Salah Shaibi. Deja Shaw. Kara Shaw. Monet Shelton. Ginger Smith. Javon Smothers, Katrina Stanton Craig, Kenyon Stevenson, Krishay Swenson, Kevin Tankard, Deshaun Taylor, Michaela Taylor, Alasia Thomas, Tyshawn Thomas, William Thomas, Emmanuel Thompson, Khalil Thompson, Samantha Thompson, Trinell Thompson, Cortez Thrower, Damon Tisdale, Gabrielle Tolliver, Aaliyah Towles, Najaya Trahan, Asante Tucker, Dorian Turner, Marcus Turner, Nathaniel Vincent, Ivan Walters, Joy Walton, Anthony Ward, Shane Ware, Ryan Washington, Kayla Wall, Logan Weitzel, Janique West, Michelle West, Kiane Westbrook, Lachey White, Kaya Whitfield, Aaliyah Wilkerson, Naya Wilkins, Jada Williams, Jamal Williams, Tyree Williams, Ayana Wilson, Ayana Wilson, Daniel Wilson, Dondre Wilson, Imani Wilson, Kenneth Wilson. Shania Wilson. Danielia Winkle. Kanaya Wise. Anisha Woodley. D'Angelo Woodrum. Imani Yates.
Class of 2020, please stand. You have waited 12 years for this opportunity. Now your future depends on what you do today. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow has not come. You have today to begin planning for your future because you are Mustangs. You can't stop the future. You can't rewind the past. The only way to learn the secret is to press play. You started from many situations and circumstances, and now you stand here today as a proud graduate of Baltimore City Public Schools. Class of 2020, please move your tassel from right to left. It gives me great pleasure to officially welcome you to the family of alumni from Mergenthaler Vocational-Technical High School. Congratulations.
Class of 2020, I miss you, I love you, congratulations, and remember, don't do anything I wouldn't do, but if you do something, do it for the gram.
Good afternoon, Mervo. I couldn't be more proud of the class of 2020, as well as the teachers, staff, and most of all, parents and families who have guided you along the way. Graduation is a big achievement under any circumstance. Some of you have had to overcome serious hurdles along the way, whether it was an illness, parent losing a job, or living in an environment where people often count you out. The craziness of social media, and of course, this thing called COVID-19. Just as we were all gearing up for proms, parties, and graduation, the world was turned upside down as we know it. As much as some of you have complained about school, many of you have told me how much you have missed it during this time. Being stuck at home is not how you envision completing your senior year. But you haven't allowed that to stop you from moving forward. Please know, the rest of your life is a long time, and whether you know it or not, it's being shaped right now. You can choose to blame your circumstances on fate or bad luck or bad choices, or you can fight back. Things aren't always going to be fair in the real world. That's just the way it is. But for the most part, you get what you give. Let me ask you all a question. What's worse, not getting everything you wish for, or getting it, but finding out it's not enough? The rest of your life is being shaped right now with the dreams you chase, the choices you make, and the person you decide to be. The rest of your life is a long time, and the rest of your life starts right now. Thank you.